welcome to the channel. I'm Paul and you're watching Campervan Adventures. This channel is, for anybody who's new, is about campervan related stuff, whether that's reviews or things that you can make yourself. So if you think that's something that might interest you, then please keep watching and maybe check out some of the other videos. So without further ado, I think we'll get into the video and yeah, go from there. Right, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this door card off, well, the door cards off, should I say, because I want to tidy them up a bit, just freshen them up a little bit. Now, I did this carpet on them. It's starting to rain now, believe it or not. Anyway, so I want to freshen them up a little bit. I put this, like I said, I put this carpet on quite a while ago. So what you're going to need is you're going to need two Phillips screws undoing there. Then you've got a T25 bit that's going to go under there, and then you've got three at bottom, and they're T25s as well. Oh, that's tight. Now, ideally, if you've got like a magnetic, you know, like one of the magnetic sticks, I don't know the terminology to be fair, magnetic, whatever they are, could you be able to undo your screw? It'll get so far, and then it won't pop out, but we'll have a go. T25, and it was a T25. There. So that's that one. I do apologise because it is raining again, and I'm trying to get it off without getting wet through. So, got the three T25 screws out the bottom. There should be one here, but mine hasn't got one. And then you've got your two Phillips at the top, which confuses it with me because I've got a bolt in one of them. So, but you might have a new van as well, and you come across these things, don't you? So now what you'll find as well is when you're taking a door card off, you'll have plastic clips on the other side, and they have a tendency of breaking. So if they do, don't worry, you can get replacements off eBay. He says. So you just want to give it a bit of a tug. I mean, a plastic trim tool would probably work, but I've had these sort of off before, so see, that doesn't sound good. Oh, that's lifted up there from the side. There we go. So you see it lifting away from there now. So now it's fairly loose. It's moving about. Right. You want to lift at this end. Might have to get that off there. But you want to lift at this end, and that'll make that end easier to come out. Oh, look how wet it is. Right, so you've got your pins there, like these that are held on there. They have a tendency of snapping. That one's not too bad, and then no, could live with that. Not done too bad there actually. That means the other side's going to be terrible. Right, so what you're going to do now is you get this little, I'm sorry it's upside down, hang on, let me turn you around. There we go. Right, so you've got these little clips. Now be very careful with these because they can snap, and if they snap, I think you're in a world of trouble. There, so you just sort of pull it forward, pull it towards you, so get it there. You sort of pull it this way, and that comes off. Because all it's doing is just, you see that little hook there? It's just hooking over this bit here. So that enables you to take that out like that. So when you come to put it back, that's all you're doing, putting it back in there, moving that across and hooking it back onto that. So you unlock that, unlock that, he says, oops, sorry, unlock that front door there, get out, like that. That's your little hook, so you hook that back in when you come to do it, and that's it. Your door card is, oh, upside down again, is off the van. Always raining. You want to get your window up. Oh, out window winders, everybody. I have to do a workout to put my windows up. Give it a good clean and that lot, and yeah, But that's what it looked like behind the door. But like I said, mine's a bog standard windy windy. It's not got any electrics in it and stuff. So if you've got electrics, obviously where your electrics will be up at top, you just disconnect them. So like where you've disconnected the door pull, you disconnect your electrics there. Other than that, that's it. So I'm going to get the cloth now. I'm going to get this cleaned up, and then we'll have a look at this door card. Good practice this anyway, I suppose. Open up what's inside. So we're all clean now. So that's that. Right, we're all nice and clean now. Still wet because it's still raining. But that's the door card off. Nice and clean. Now that's the door card removed. I've got a few things now that I want to have a go at, just to freshen it up a little bit. So I don't know if you've seen my other video that I've just posted, from a place called Quality, where they sent me some samples of a wrap. So I might actually have a go using that on something. Where your door pull is on your van, with that black plastic, these are like a chrome. We'll see. Right, so that's what they're like. There we go. Ooh, there. So, like I say, as always, I'll leave a link in the description below. But, ooh, that plastic off. So they look pretty good. They're pretty shiny. Bit bling. I'm not really into bling really, but mine are getting a bit beat up and a bit scratched and stuff. Now, with these not being proper chrome, I don't know how they're going to fare with you know, the test of time when you're pulling handle and stuff. So sometimes chrome comes off, doesn't it? So with it being plastic, so I don't know how they'll cope with that. But if you want to pay more money for proper chrome ones, so be it. But what it'll be then is you'll just get this handle part. It'll just get this bit. You won't get the plastic part. It'll probably use your existing plastic part behind, and then what you've got then is inside. You've got like a I don't know if you can see it. You've got like a spring, and you've got to dismantle it all and stuff, and put that spring in and that lot. So as it stands now, I can just take them bolts out, them screws out of the door card, put these in, and job done. I've had some of this sat on my shelf for a while now. A long time ago, I tried doing it with shoe polish. The what's it called? I'll put a picture up to show you. And it's like a little dobber, and you dob it and that lot. And I did them on my doors, and it came off. It rubbed off. It looked good. It did. I must admit, it didn't look blotchy or anything like that. It did actually look good for quite some time, but it did rub off eventually. So that's why I put carpet on, because they didn't look good. So where I've got grey on the door, on the inside in the pocket parts, I thought I might try this, because this is supposed to be quite good stuff. It's not cheap. It's not cheap really, to be fair. I couldn't tell you how much it were, but I'll like I say, I'll leave a link in the description below as well. So I might have a do at trying that stuff. I'm a bit frightened though, because if it starts rubbing off, it looks a bit not so good. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to get in the warm now, because my legs are getting wet through. It's that fine rain that wets you through, as Peter Kay says. Right, inside. So what it is, obviously, excuse the mess, there's a load of muck in there and muck down there, as you would expect on your door card. But what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and remove that back off back of there, so it completely removes it from this card, the front card from the back, if you know what I mean. So these plastic welds that I've got there, I'm going to try and take them out, and then I can take this part off away from this part. Now, not everybody will want to do that, but I think what I'll have to do is I'll have to get my soldering iron out, then I'll have to melt them so I can actually remove it, and then when I come to put it back on, I'm going to have to actually weld some more plastic on. If I do it and it doesn't work, then don't do it. that's my motto. I don't mind experimenting though, so if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then like I said, don't do it. And then obviously you can give it a good clean, and that will give it a good clean up and that lot. Right, I'm going to take these off because it'll just make it a bit easier for me to see whatever I'm doing. Right, so it's a T15 I think it was, T15. Take them out of there. So you've got 3 bolts, you've got 3 screws, you've got one there, and one up there. There we go. Oops, that's it. And that's the hood handle off there then. Sorted. I'm going to attempt to take all these plastic welds out, and then I'm going to hot glue it all back, or put some plastic back in and redo it up. So I'll get this underway, and what we're going to do is going to start taking these little plastic welds out here. So just all you're doing is just melting it and prising it away. I'll probably get one of my plastic trim tools just behind it just to lift it forward. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. Right, we've got these plastic welds. I tried doing it with a soldering iron, but it's not working. So I've got my Dremel out, and what all I'm doing is I'm just taking them heads at plastic welds off. Just going along methodically, and you get to end, but you want to see how much rubbish there is behind there. So I shall continue with this. It's not for everybody this, but I want to do a proper job of painting the inside of my door card, so I'm going to continue. It's going to get loud now. Get my Dremel. So all I'm doing is I'm taking the head off that plastic weld there, tidy it up a bit. Obviously I'll tidy all this up after, and then just pop it out and just keep going around like that, and we do a lot of them. There's loads of them, so we'll keep you entertained for a bit. Right, I'll get all this done and I'll show you how much rubbish there is in your door cards. Right, that's the last one, so I'm going to wrestle this off here a minute. There we go. And there you go. That's what your door card looks like when it's had all the inner part took off. Well, if you've never seen that before, then that's what we like. Let's get a bit more light on it. So now I need to go around, clean it all up. I mean, all that rubbish that sits behind your door cards. I'll clean all these up. Right, we're all clean now. It's all degreased. There's still a few marks here and there, but we're degreased now. So we're gonna have a do with this stuff, Forever Black bumper trim. So, like I said, I've tried using shoe polish before now, and it comes off. So this obviously is a lot dearer than shoe polish. When you open it up, the kit includes a cleaner, reconditioner, and applicator and all that. So you've got your applicator there, little sponge on a stick, and you've got your main dye there like that, and then you've got your conditioner. So that's obviously degreaser and stuff, so when you come to get all marks off, grease, silicone, oil, all that, that's what I use. Now I've used a degreaser from Auto Bright. I'll squeeze a little bit on, it says, and then use the applicator to start it now. And just do even strokes, nice coat. So I'm going to carry on doing this because it's easy with two hands, and I'll see how we get on. Right, this is after the first coat of the bumper trim black. It's like I said, with black going over grey, it's a little bit patchy here and there, but you leave it a good 15-20 minutes I think, and then you can reapply it. So I'm going to put another coat on now. As you can appreciate, it's hard to paint and film at the same time because I've got to squirt it on as well. back together. And job's a good one, isn't it, like yes. How are we doing it? Let's do it. Line these up. So, put it where it originally went. Press down. Like that. So they all line up. I get the soldering iron without melting my camera. All we're doing is just gonna tease all that back together. Like that. Oh, it says. Just all you're doing is tapping it like that, that's all you're doing. I've fixed an headlight like this before. It had completely snapped on one of connectors, well, one of fasteners for it. So I reinforced it with a bit of wire, and it's been right ever since. So this, even though it's very smelly and smoky, it actually does work. Just go all the way around. Done all them ones there. Gone all the way around. It's very time consuming, but you can pick it up like that now. Stuck down, no problem. It's a day or two later now, because I've done the driver's door as well, so I'll turn that around and show you that. And I've done a little bit of trim on here. Right, I've had to come inside van. They're doing a lot of roadworks outside and it's really loud. I do apologise for that. And if you've heard them through video, I'm sorry for that as well. Like I say, that's the end of the video now. So I hope you found it informative or interesting or entertaining. If you're new to the channel, please check out some of the other videos and possibly consider subscribing. If you are an existing subscriber, thanks very much. As always, means a lot. Please leave comments. Thumbs up, plenty of thumbs up, and until the next time, I hope to see you soon. So take care, stay safe, and I'll see you later.